Hello, my Taurus family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for the week of November 30th through December 6th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you if you already subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a brief reminder, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Okay, Taurus, so starting off with your first card, it's a tarot card for your overall energy for the week. And you have the Three of Wands. Beautiful. Next, your crystal of the week, Moonstone. And your directional card, Details, Details. And your tea leaf card message for the week, Dog Far Away. Okay, Taurus. So going back to your tarot card for your overall energy for this week, you have the Three of Wands. Well, this card, Taurus, is indicating that a choice was made, and possibly you're taking a risk, but you made the effort, you made the choice. And so now, just like we see on the card, it's a time to wait and hope that the results will be worthwhile. And this individual is looking off into the distance, looking to see if his ship's going to come in. This is the next step past the Two of Wands energy. And you see the two wands here in the front of the card? And then the third here, bigger, firmly planted. It's already got substantial growth on it. So for this week, Taurus, you are setting your sights on some long-term plans. You're setting things in motion. So what this means, Taurus, is there's absolutely no turning back now. And why should you? You know what you need to do, and you have the confidence to do it. You have the ability to lead, Taurus, and a vision that can inspire others. Now, for some of you, the Three of Wands can indicate travel, possibly even international travel. This type of energy is coming together with others and possibly negotiating or networking or even trading can be what this card's implying. But the nice thing about the Three of Wands, it's suggesting equality and cooperation with whatever it is that you're doing right now. So as the main wand here, next to this individual, the one that's bigger than the others, it's indicating that growth is certain. And the Three of Wands is Aries card. So this is a very creative, aggressive, independent, and sometimes spontaneous energy. There's the risk. And this card is affiliated with the Sun. So this is in regards to your personal drives and goals and dreams. And the number 3 energy is wonderful because it's indicating something's coming together to form something new. So this is very positive energy this week for you, Taurus. This is creative success. And 3 is the number of the navel chakra, which corresponds with your action, your choice, and your will. So very nice energy for this week. And this is in regards to whatever you have decided upon, whatever you're putting into motion. So for some Taurus individuals, this could be in regards to a job, a new job, an existing job, getting a promotion. This could be in regards to where you want to live. Some of you might be moving at this time, getting a fresh start. And for others, this could be in regards to a relationship. You might be taking it to the next level. You might have made a decision, and this might mean that there's an engagement or wedding coming up for you. Now, this is a general reading, so it's different for each Taurus individual, but it is the wand energy, so it's whatever you're passionate about. Now, let's move on and take a look at your crystal for the week. And your angels and guides suggested moonstone. And if I remember correctly, there is a full moon kicking off this week, I think on the actual 30th. So your angels and guides are indicating that it's time for you to pay attention to the moon and its cycles and how it affects you and your moods, Taurus. Many of us are very connected to the moon and its energy. So how do you feel during a full moon? So watch for that on Monday. And be sure to carry the moonstone crystal with you this week and focusing your attention inwards so that you can try to listen to what your physical body and your intuition is telling you. And what is it that you need to do, Taurus, to balance yourself out? So for this week, perhaps you need to focus more on how you relax and sleep. And if so, you can feel the very nurturing energy of the moonstone crystal just wash over you as you rest at night. Moonstone is associated with your crown chakra. It's an excellent stone to use in meditation and to connect with your intuition. And it's showing up this week from your angels and guides to have you pay attention to how the full moon affects you this week. Now, moving on to your directional card for the week. And your card says, details, details. This card is absolutely telling you to pay attention, and it's indicating to be aware of all the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and don't worry about the broad strokes right now. And when this card shows up, Taurus, it's a sign to really pay attention to a project, possibly by making small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence. So that phrase that you hear, it's all in the details, is of utmost importance this week, Taurus. Now, on the flip side, you also need to be aware that to know this week what lies in the details. So if you're entering into any kind of an agreement, pay attention to the details beforehand, not after when it's too late. If there's any kind of document, whether it be a contract or any kind of communication or paper document, Taurus, be careful. Make sure things are clear and transparent. That's the key. And looking at the card here, you can see the magnifying glass, and it's saying clarity. And the fact that we have a compass here, and we have the planetary zodiac wheel here, the moon might be affecting you this week. Maybe possibly having some things hidden from you, because that's what the moon's good at, keeping things secret or hidden. So something is hidden in the details in regards to an email, a document, a text, whatever. So just be aware of that, Taurus. And not only on paper, this card is also indicating to watch another individual's body language or their offhand remarks or a facial expression that could possibly reveal the larger picture to you. So yes, be very cautious and careful of agreeing to any kind of a job or signing a document or application. Whatever, just be careful and look at the fine print. Now moving on and looking at your tea leaf card message. And we do have several dog cards in this deck, and you received Dog Far Away. Excuse me. And this card is indicating that a distant friend is thinking of you. And if you look at the card, you see the dog stands against like a distant background with kind of a funny expression on its face. So this symbol, this card indicates that a friend or relative who lives some distance from you is thinking about you, Taurus. And it could also mean that this friend or relative might have become spiritually distant and is thinking of you and would like to reach out and bridge the gap. And my guides just sent down a message. The expression of the dog. I would be very careful of who this is and why they're trying to bridge a gap with you. There's something here with whoever this is, Taurus. There's a hidden agenda. Because I feel it ties into why your angels and guides want you to have the moonstone. They want you protected under this full moon influence. And this could be someone that's going to maybe present a problem with your long-term plans here, the plans you've set in motion. So for this week, Taurus, you do have the wonderful energy of the Three of Wands. This is something long-term that you put into play. This is your future, and you already have this wand right here, firmly planted in the ground with lots of growth coming in. So something is really going to be coming together for you, and it's a very fiery energy, and you're just kind of waiting at the moment. You're just waiting to see what's going to be the result of your efforts. You've made a decision, and you're moving forward with your plans now. And your angels and guides have suggested moonstone this week because possibly for some Taurus individuals, the moon might really affect you. And you might not be at the top of your game, is the way that they're presenting this to me. You're not at the top of your game. For what your direction card here is indicating about details, you might miss something. So I would carry the moonstone with you at all times this week, or possibly even throughout the month of December. This has all got to do with how a full moon might affect you. And the moon always has secrets, hidden agendas. So having the moonstone crystal will possibly give you some clarity. And your directional card, details, details. Not once, but twice they're using the words details. And they're showing that zodiac wheel here. So something that you might be dealing with this week might have something hidden or a hidden agenda. And I don't know if it'll zoom in. Let's see. Focuses never seem to cooperate. But you see this little critter here? It's a hamster or a little mouse, but it's wearing a cap, almost like a little wizard mouse, trying to bring your attention here to clarity. It says clarity. And sorry, it's just, that's irritating when it won't. It just won't capture it. Okay. But it says important notes down here as well. And that's an additional message that I didn't really see before. Important notes. So I would pay attention to all the little details. How people act, how they seem, their mannerisms, what they say, but especially what's on documents here, communications, email, text. Be aware. Just be careful, Taurus. And your dog far away card is telling me you should leave them far away. I am not getting a good energy off this card. I'm also picking up a hidden agenda with whoever this is, this distant friend or relative. Maybe trying to entice you into something where there's something hidden in the details of it. So, Taurus, the cards are advising you, make sure you have moonstone this week, especially if you know how a full moon will affect you. Be careful with whatever you're dealing with this week. Look at the details. And if someone distant, a distant friend or relative contacts you, I would be very careful on how you handle that as well. Because you have this wonderful, wonderful Three of Wands energy that you have set in motion, so you do not want anything or anyone to disrupt that wonderful energy for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you would like to obtain further information for your reading, click on my website link below for your own private reading. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. And please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.